From Detroit, Michigan, we're looking live at Ford Field. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Detroit Lions. Jake Bates now, ready to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. Long game there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Now the Lions calling timeouts, they're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Dropping back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 3rd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
To the air on 3rd and long. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down.
It's a gain of 48 yards. 1st down, Bengals.
Trying the right side. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. So the false start makes this a far tougher call now. 3rd and 6. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense. Bring up 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. feet and eyes, they so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. With how well they were eating up yards and first downs, you know that kicker wanted to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
To go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Cowboy 80.
Again, it's Gibbs. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They gain 14 on the play. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Trap 50. Trap 50. Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
He's going to throw it. Quick slant is caught by Tislam. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
1st and 10 from the 41. Coming right is Gibbs. And he's down to almost, we're going to give him the 34. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a 1st down from the 30.
Ready.
First give of the game to the rookie for Morgan. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
19. Come on.
Now looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And this is down to the doorstep of that red zone. Another yard to reach it and pick up that 1st down, too.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
19 Tiger. 19. Cougar 19. Ready.
Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Back to pass on 1st and 10. To the sideline it goes. He's got it beyond the marker. It looks like he stayed in as well. At the end of one, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at 1st down here. Now a give running right. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. DJ Reed brings him down that time.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's a throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
We'll air it out on 3rd. On the move, headed right. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It's now 4th down and less than a yard.
So fourth down on heads, Braden Mann for the punt. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll throw to begin this drive. To the right, he's got to Teslam. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is Gibbs on second down. And he'll have it up to around the 23-yard line on the play. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready? 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Pass play now. He throws deep to the left side. They connect on the deep shot. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there, and a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On first down, it's Gibbs. He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Bronco ladies. Hey, check.
Back to throw now. Buys time, rolling right. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Here we go, start.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. It's the Lions with a nice 3rd and inches.
Okay, ready? Cowboy 80. Go. 70 Timberwolves.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Working inside the red zone. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Gibbs. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
You've got 3 tight ends out there now. Here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60, 18, Pioneer.
Back to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up 4th and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. He's going to throw this one. Finds his man. It's Crowell. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 32 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Chased out to his right. Oh, it's an interception! And the Lions are going to have it, and he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, we've all seen a lot of QBs make some magical plays rolling to the right, buying time before throwing it up, but not this time. As the defense steps in front of that one, probably shouldn't have been thrown.
Yeah, discretion the key in so many of these situations for quarterbacks. Why game management and decision-making is so critical. I love that he escaped the pocket. He rolls right, tries to buy time for his guys to help him, but when there is nobody there, you either got to tuck it and run or live to play another day.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Cougar Knight, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Back to work after throwing the pick. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 19, Tiger, not go.
Throwing now off the play action. The catch is made near the edge. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
2nd down now, they need 7.
Tag. Warriors, Viking, 18. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. 18, Pioneer.
Pass play coming here. It's his running back. And he was not going to get the first. He needed real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go now. Panthers 60, Panthers. Ready up.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
They are throwing it again. Makes the catch. Escapes the defender. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. Now the Bengals have it. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return.
And that is the definition of an impact play from the defense. Everything been going poorly for them, right? They're poised to surrender some big yardage, but one big hit changed all of it and creates a big play on their side instead.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. I'll throw it. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Cincinnati.
Pass play on 1st and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Completed over the middle. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and in midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. A tight end in motion now. The handoff on 3rd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Setting up to throw. This one's caught. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing from the gun. It's caught. Chase has it. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. The Lions get to it. The 30. Gets the 10. And this will reach the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions push their lead further to start the half. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field. Maybe his whole life. That distance, whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. But he had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it, and he won.
And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. So the turnover ends in 8 points on the board. A very advantageous spot to make the call and go for 2.
I like it. In fact, I like it a lot. Those defenders, they were just sitting over there on the sidelines, and then boom, they got to get on the field. They just kind of scrambled their brains, didn't they? Took advantage of it, and as you said, didn't settle for 7. Oh, no. We're going to step on the accelerator and put 8 on the board.
This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and a yard at the 40-yard line.
Handoff on second and short. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 3. First down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. They're throwing it. He's got it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Looking in the air here. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, kid, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. He's forward. Gets a couple of yards. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Third and long for him here. Finds Chase on the slant. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
First down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
A loss of 2.
They're going to try and throw it here. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win.
On the set.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. 60 boxes. 60 boxes.
Airing it out to start this drive. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
And at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Panthers 50. Panthers 50. Ready.
Gibbs now from the gun. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
65 catch. 65.
Throwing it on second down. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He's looking for his back to be Gibbs there. So they're left facing third and long.
It's now third down and 14.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down.
Come on.
Shotgun now on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
He fields this at the 18. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Blown back, gets the handoff. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
And the Bengals first down.
Looking to throw here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Gonna need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack. He'll work against the blitz. Short pass brought in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 14.
Looking to throw. It's intercepted. DJ Reed. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Detroit. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick six.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Returnable from the 2. He'll head out of bounds on the return.
The Bengals take over first and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Back to the air following that pick six. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Goes to the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Gronk, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Looking to throw again on second down. Kraft has it. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 33. And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed to his running back. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Sticking to the air here. Forced out to his right. This one taken in by Kraft. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Throw here, 3rd down. Oh no, they get him yet again! Ryan Branch has it! And I gotta imagine, partner, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads at seeing that. He has battled interceptions all season, and here, well, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just haven't been there. The picks just keep coming week after week after week, and this time, back-to-back series.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Warriors 70. Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions.
He'll throw from his end zone. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to work around that 13-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that gives the Lions the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And this one doesn't go far.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions on their way to their 3rd win of the year. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Cougar 19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Coming right as Gibbs. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Detroit Lions first down.
18 Rodgers. 18
at the 45-yard
We're
line.
going to pass it here. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 25. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
That's another Detroit
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
At the 24-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. Completed over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Go! Ready?
Working inside the red zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions making a 3-score game in the fourth. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. Give now to the running back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. First down run netted them nothing. Here is second and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard. Offense is hurrying. Time running down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Come on, come on.
Throwing from the gun here. That's him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
At the 21-yard line.
Second and 3 now.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing off the play fake. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions.